Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. My girl Lindsay's here. She was in a video a couple of weeks ago, well actually a couple months ago now, and we took her really bright light blonde, and she messed up her own hair by applying a root color that was demi-permanent but alkaline, and now she wants to do a more bronze lived-in kind of a look to give herself a little break over winter, and I'm going to show you how I, Brett Ryan, will tackle that. Keep watching.
Help.
Did you hear me walk in the hallway? I said, I'm dying. Kill me.
I'm dying.
Oh, people got a kick out of that video I did last time with you. That was funny.
What did we do again? I forget.
I think we did, I don't know, we just did you lighter, but you came in with a mess. It looked like harsh permanent, but it didn't cover the gray, so I knew it wasn't, but
I know.
Alright, so Lindsay came today, and we are going to transform her. I look crazy, I'm sick, I'm under the weather, so don't even judge me for that. But we're going to go in. I've been loving the NCHs, so I'm going to do 6 NCH, which is like a neutral chocolate. Fun fact, the neutrals and shades are not really neutral, the NBs are really neutral. Oh my god, I can't wait to get my Botox tomorrow. Look at this. Ugh, disgrace. And then I know people are going to ask, all I did on my hair, you guys, today was purple shampoo with Olaplex number 4P, and it literally looks white right now. And then I'm going to do the other half of the formula, 6 GB. I've been loving the GBs lately. And we're going to keep it simple. And we're going to do 1 highlight to 1 low light. We were originally going to go and do a big transformation, a lot of dark, money pop, all that. But we're being realistic. We want to be able to do double toner specials for the next several months, get our hair healthier again, and then be able to go back really light with no problem. And of course, I'm going to be using my holy grail. I'm back to Blonde Me. As you guys probably seen on my stories on Instagram, I found a way to not get it to swell. So I'm back with that. And we're going to just go in 1 to 1. And I'm going to be doing my Baby Light Sinful Stitch. So let's get going. All right, babe, you can talk now. All right, guys, so if you're an OG Brett Ryan supporter, you've seen Lindsay throughout the years since I started YouTube and since I started doing hair in my career several times. We usually take her bright as possible, and then there's times we take her dark chocolate, but we haven't done it in a while. We've been focusing on just keeping her bright, maintaining the brightness. She's never blonde enough. She has blonderexia, so when she said to me last time when we fixed her hair in the last video that we were going to, prepare to do something a little bit more low maintenance, where she could just do toners and glazes and stuff like that for the winter time to get her hair to a healthier state. She's going to try to get a little bit longer, and then eventually we can work our way back to blonde again. So today we're just going to go in and pack these foils back to back to back. Full sinful blonding technique right now going down, but we're going to be doing 1 highlight to 1 low light. I know you guys are probably wondering, if we are going to be adding dimension, taking her a little darker, more lived in, why not just do a low light, leave the bleach alone? But the reason being, we want this to be very soft. I want it to be like almost a baby light, but with just toning it down. And I still want to keep her to around a level 8, 9. Ideally is what we're going for. This will be a bulk of the dimension, but the thing is, if I don't touch just that regrowth area and feather in a little bit, it will be more like a harsh of a root already, because she does have some root coming in. She is dark. She's a level 4 naturally. So this is the way I best see it fit to do when somebody wants something like this, and it will end up growing out more beautiful. I do want to add, when doing something like this, it is so very important to still do that money piece hairline on the top money bang box area, as well as connecting it to the sides, because she still wants to feel blonde, but we just want to add more depth behind that. That will make more of a pop, but that will keep her feeling blonde still, because if you eliminate that and you don't do focus foils around the hairline, it's not going to be so pretty. It's going to be bland. It's going to be blah. It's so important, you guys. Also, in case you're wondering, the other bowl that I have that I'm using with the other brush, I'm applying the lightener on the root area, feathering through the old subsection, and I am going to go in with Olaplex number 2. This is one of my go-to tricks with my blondes that are light enough that do not need to be overlapped. You know, sometimes the bleach can expand in the foil. Anything can happen. Her hair's fragile. We've done a lot to it. She's one of those blondorexics. Is that even a word? But she's addicted to that blonde. She has blonderexia, I swear to God. And this is just ensuring the hair is going to be safe, and it's also giving a treatment at the same time. Alright guys, so now we're going to do her smudge. So lately I've been joining Adrienne Dara's lightening library, and it's really cool, and she's like an educator with Redken and stuff, and I mean, she really opened my eyes to a lot of different possibilities of Redken Shades EQ, and of course the permanent lines as well. M is the only series that can be used alone on the root, and it's cooler and deposit, and that's the reason they call it matte, is because it really can help foil lines and stuff, even though Shades is very translucent. But I'm not ready to jump right in with just this yet, so I am going to do 4N, and usually I would do like an N with an NA. We're going to do N with an M. So equal parts 4N, 4M, and we're gonna go with a nice golden reflect and finish for the all over global toner. And I'll mix that up in a second, so just keep watching. You know, in the beginning of my career, when I used to do foil conversions, that's what I used to call this back in the day, when I would take a blonde to a bronde or a lived-in brunette, I always would also, not only just adding that low light, but around the head, I would also go in and tone them down to level 7s and 6s, and that's fine if that's what somebody wants, but you can still, you guys, do a level 9, and that dimension we put in with the low light will be the tone that makes her look darker. So keep that in mind. This day, that's what I did. We still want her to ultimately be blonde or come across feeling that way. So that's what I did. I did 6 different formulas that were on the screen, 2 8s, 4 9s, I believe, and that will make her ultimately feel like a 9. So like an 8 3/4. And of course, don't forget to let your clients know that it will look darker originally, but it always does brighten up over time. guys know from following me for a while now that I always do tone at the bowl. Whether it was at my old salon suite, Phoenix salons, back in the past, where I would do everything. The root toner, lay them back in, and do the toner all over in the bowl, emulsifying it with my hands and whatnot. But after going in the lightening program, the lightening library with Adrienne Dara, I've learned so many new tips and tricks. I gotta shout her out. Go follow her on Instagram. Go subscribe. It's like $30 a month, and the knowledge and education is unbelievable. I wish Shades EQ had the M series for every level at this point, because I would definitely be doing this on all my root toners. I like to also let them sit down now, and I apply everything all together 90% of the time, and then we just let it process and do its thing. And this is the final result. Let me know what you guys think. Beautiful. So blended. Look at the coverage. This is why they call the M series matte, because it does have the ability to actually have that cool tone, but also get rid of foil lines. I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. As always, leave comments down below with things you want to see in the future. I love you guys so much. Your support means so much to me. Head on over to my Instagram. I do have a giveaway going on right now, and I draw the winner on New Year's Day. I'll see you in the next one. As always, guys, so long for now.